something a little bit different today. I've recently just been looking through YouTube to find new people to follow, as you do, and I discovered a channel called Bat Lash Beauty. About 2 weeks ago, she uploaded a YouTube video and she used the Makeup Forever Flash Palette. You've probably seen this on YouTube before, however, 99% of the tutorials I've seen for this have been people using it for lipsticks. Yes, you can use this for lipsticks, but I'm telling you right now, if you're buying this palette for lipsticks solely, it's a waste of money. This is grease paint. It's basically face paint right here, grease paint, so that's what this is. So if you're spending $120 on this to use as lipsticks, it's not the best idea because it's not really the best formula that you could be using to mix your own lipsticks. If that's what you want to do, it's fine, but I honestly suggest something like the $30 primary pack colors from the OCC Lip Tie collection instead. It's a much better value for money and it'll work better solely for the purpose of lip colors. I'm going to attempt to do my entire face of makeup using the Makeup Forever Flash Palette alone. I will be going in with the Creme Concentrate Moisturizer. I use this in my kit. It's great as a base under everything. I'm just taking the moisturizer. And I've already cleansed my face today. Because this is something that I use in my kit, I can't be dipping my fingers into it, especially because it's a cream product and cream products cannot be sanitized like a powder can. I'm going to be taking my mixing palette and also this spatula and getting some colors to make a foundation. I'll be taking some of this brown, some of this peach color, and also some white to get the perfect color for my skin tone. There's the colors of my palette there, and I'm going to be mixing them and applying my foundation with this Furless. It's kind of like a pointed kabuki brush, but it's synthetic, so it's really good for your cream products. I also went in and added some yellow because my color theory isn't the best and it was a little too pink. This is the color that I've come up with here. I'm actually really liking this brush for foundation. The one thing I have to say though is that the handle is too long and too thick, but I think this comes in a like a collection with other brushes. So if you're looking for some decent synthetic brushes, I really do recommend these ones by Furless. They're really good. They did send me this one as part of their blogger program. However, I wouldn't recommend something that I don't like. I had a huge sleep in today, so I don't have like massive under eye circles. But you could have used that peach color as a color corrector under your eyes. It would have done an awesome job for that. So that is my base done. I think it's looking pretty good. It's a pretty good color match. Let's do some contouring and highlighting. I'm gonna take some of the brown and also the white to do that. I usually never highlight my nose or contour it, but you know what? I'm going to today. I have quite a thin bridge on my nose, but the tip of it here is quite prominent. And I'm going to go back in with this foundation brush and blend it all out. So try and start with the white first. Okay, now I've got most of the white out of the way, I'll blend in the brown. I think I'm going to use the peachy color and the aqua for an eye look today. I'm going to take the Real Technique setting brush and kind of brush it into the pink or peach like this, and lightly put it all across my lid like a wash of color. I seriously love this setting brush for doing a wash of color on my lid. It's a really strange thing, but it works super well. And I'm going to take another Urban Decay brush. I really hate these brushes for any type of powder, but they're pretty good for cream, even as like a lipstick brush as well. It works pretty good if you want to pack on some pigments. I'm going to take this aqua color, center to the outer corner. And I'm just going to turn the brush around and blend it out. And just for fun, I think I'm going to take some of the silver and put it on the inner corner of my eye as well. and I'm going to do an attempt of doing my eyebrows. I'm going to be taking the brown and some white. And I'm going to start with my outer corner. I like my eyebrows to be quite dark, but you could definitely add more white and even some yellow if you didn't want them to be like this. Going underneath and creating the line at the front and flicking it upwards. And just to make it less harsh, I'm literally just going to push up and kind of smudge out the front of my eyebrow. Alrighty, let's do a blush color. I think I'm going to try and create something close to Cactus Flower by NARS. It's one of my favorite ones. So I'm going to take this red color here. I'm also going to put some peach in it, and I'm going to use this gold. That's those colors mixed with a setting brush, and I'm honestly going to wipe most of this off onto my wrist because there's way too much in here. I'm going to buff it out with the Real Techniques blush brush. And before I put mascara on, I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to use the fuchsia and the white for my lips. It's giving me this baby pink color. It's a very Shannon color from Shannon XO, I'd say. As for mascara, I'm going to be taking a disposable mascara spoolie, never been used before. And I'm going to do my very best to use a black to coat my lashes with it. I'm just going to curl my lashes first with my Japanese eyelash curler. And I'm just going to take my mascara spoolie and dip it into the black on the back of my hand. I'm going to apply it like any old mascara. And that seemed to work. I'm just going to get my foundation brush again and go under my eye and clear up any little smudges. And that is the finished look. And I think it looks pretty good. You do have to bear in mind that this isn't made to last a long time. This will rub off your face if you don't set it. So what I recommend doing is taking something like a translucent powder and a brush and setting your entire face, because this will run very quickly as soon as you start doing any normal movement at all. If I was to choose one thing out of my entire makeup kit to use along with all of my tools, it would be the Flash palette, because I've managed to make a whole look out of it without the use of absolutely anything else. I'm not going to set my makeup today because, to be honest, this is a very heavy feeling makeup. Not something I like to wear usually on a day-to-day basis, so I'm probably going to go wash it right off. But again, this video is just to show you the uses for the Flash palette and how versatile it is. Please don't buy it using it for only lipsticks. It's not a comfortable lipstick to wear. Don't buy it just using it only for blush. Don't buy it for eyeshadow bases. There are products specifically targeted towards those sort of things. But if you want to buy it to be versatile and you want it for your makeup kit and you want to have it for when you're in a pickle, you're in a mess, it's so worth the $120 that it costs. If you like this video, I hope it was helpful to some of you. I hope that some of you who have the Flash palette and have had it just sitting around will give it a crack and maybe try and make a look with it. I hope that if you're on a shoot or you're stuck in a mess and you're a makeup artist, that you'll know to bring it out. This can literally make any foundation color. You can see how pale I am, and it's made a really good match to my skin. I even managed to get an eyebrow color, and probably not the best mascara, I've got to admit, because there wouldn't be a way to set it. But if you ever needed, for some reason, to use this as a mascara, it could be done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and there'll be more to come. Bye everyone.